On a frigid, foggy Christmas Eve in London, a shrewd, mean-spirited cheapskate named Tad Maloney works meticulously on his counting house. Outside the office creaks a little sign reading Tad and John. John, Tad's business partner, died 7 years previous. Inside the office, Tad watches over his clerk, a poor, diminutive man, Stephen's father. The smoldering ashes in the fireplace provide a little heat for Stephen's father's tiny office. Despite the harsh weather, Tad refuses to pay for another lump of coal to warm the office. Suddenly, a ruddy-faced young man bursts into the office offering holiday greetings and an exclamatory Merry Christmas. The young man is Tad's jovial nephew, Fresh Boy, who has stopped by to invite Tad to Christmas dinner. The grumpy Tad responds with a bah humbug, refusing to share in Fresh Boy's Christmas cheer. I'll stick my syringe of urine up in you if you say that again. After Fresh Boy departs, Mr. Banjo and Mother Son enter the office to ask Tad for a charitable donation to help the poor. Tad angrily replies that prisons and workhouses are the only charities he is willing to support, and the gentlemen leave empty-handed. Tad confronts Stephen's father, complaining about his wish to take a day off for the holiday.
Okay, Fresh Boy and gang, it's me, Taddy. I've been out here for months and months and months.
Tad hears footsteps thumping on the stairs. A ghostly figure floats through the closed door. John, transparent and bound in chains.
I don't know when I'm gonna get back to civilization, but I think soon. I have a couple things I want to say to you.
Tad shouts in disbelief, refusing to admit that he sees John's ghost. A strange case of pink eye, heartburn, and food poisoning, he claims. Begins to murmur. He has spent 7 years wandering the earth in his heavy chains as punishment for his sins.
In preparation of my coming, I'm not happy with the results of what the last few years have brought. Now it's time to really step up our game a little more. Jehoshaphat is not cutting the mustard. We're gonna keep talking about what's best for the team and for ourselves and for our wives. We should maybe even open up the idea of a Messiah being someone maybe we haven't even met yet. Somebody across the globe, like an X-Men, when they have to find kids from around the world. We could do something like that. You know, we could say, hey, have you ever had powers before? Are you a Messiah-like being? But people think you're just weird or stupid, but you're actually powerful. You can make things float and make things happen that are interesting. So if you're one of those people, come forward, give us an audition tape. American Idol. America's got, voices, top talent voices of America, one of those shows. And we can kind of get a lot of traction from doing something like that. Let's start putting out a beacon of hope and light, like in the Lord of the Rings, and there's little fire tops on top of the mountains, and they light the fires. We could do that on the internet, and we could say, hey, everyone around the globe, from Asia, China, Japan, Mongolia, Asia, North America, Canada. Hey, if you've had Messiah-like, seizures and stuff, give us a call, do an audition tape for us. You could actually be the right person for our team, for us to move forward into the next dimension, into the next level of our career, into the next tax bracket, frankly, to the point where we could be paying less taxes and making more money. Put out that beacon, get some feelers out there, get Pete to, make some internet memes and gemes and GIFs and GIFs, and see if we can get some people to come forward and say, hey, I am a Messiah. I would be right for this Messiahship, and I'm hoping that you and I can be Messiahs together. So that would be good. I've been having many visions, beautiful visions on my vision quest out here. Many months, many moons, many full moons. The planets have aligned last Monday. On Christmas Eve, I witnessed all the planets, all 16 of them, floating around, and I saw them. They came to me, they went inside of my body, they taught me things. Now I'm more in touch with myself, more in touch with my animal nature and the plants and rocks. What are the visions that I had to report to you? People who looked like us. Quarter me, quarter you, quarter Jehoshaphat, and quarter the other guy. What's his name? John. Douche. I've had visions of clones. I saw them, they came to me, they told me things about my future, about my wives. It was really beautiful and sexy. I got aroused. I'm not gonna, lie. I got aroused. And it's time for me, like Jehoshaphat's great-grandfather, give the rocks, see these rocks? There's things written on them. There's commandments, and there's beautiful scriptures written on each of these motherfucking rocks. Look at this. You know, it's in Braille, but you can't read it, but I've learned it through my Vision Quest. I've learned how to speak Braille and to touch Braille. And now I'm going to come down from the mountaintop and give my, sermons to people. And maybe we can get those messiahs from the future and Facebook and the internet to come forward and say, are you America's next top messiah? That's kind of a catchy thing we can do to get sexy people to come forward and show us what they're really made of. We can cap the age at maybe 23, because those are the sexiest, most talented, accomplished people between 18 and 23. So maybe that, in that 5-year gap, we can really get a nice wide net array of candidates, bringing in a little more monetary security and more of a cash flow to our financial situation. Because I haven't paid rent. I didn't move out. I'm still on the lease for one of 3 places I live in, one of my mansions. Barbara's house, I think I'm technically still in my name on the coast of New England, of Dover. I need more money. Let's be real. That's what we're all after. We don't do vision quests and talk to plants and nature for no reason. You do it because you're trying to make more money. Let's get those messiah things pushed forward, and maybe I'll stop having visions of these clones. Sorry, I thought I saw a clone. That's one thing you learn about the woods. Never turn your back on anything. Pete, get Russian bots tickling the internet. Let's see the Russian candidates, the Ukrainian candidates, the Yugoslavia, Kazakhstan, all the places that are close to Russia, Peru, anywhere that's near, Ukraine. Brad Pitt meets Jennifer Lawrence, sexy but kind of smoky and cool. Young. Those are the people that people want to see on the internet. That's what Middle America wants. That's what Eastern America wants. That's what the Middle East wants. That's what Western America wants. Young, sexy, talented, accomplished people. Those are the best people in our society. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. Sexy young people to be the next messiah. I'll make an exception. Maybe a little bit older, not younger. Older. Send my love to the team and tell Jehoshaphat, get your shit together, because I'm coming down from the mount. This Moses is coming down from the Sermon on the Mount, and he's going to tell you what these rocks and brails say. Fuck you. And I'm going to come down and show you the way. So thank you, I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Good night.